The Dallas Mavericks and Minnesota Timberwolves gave us another intense game, but in the end, Luka Doncic and the Dallas Mavericks won. They now lead the series 2-0 against the Minnesota Timberwolves. In the first two games of the series, the initial problem that emerged for Minnesota was being a walking mismatch for Dallas. In Game 2, when Rudy Gobert switched onto Luka Doncic, Luka, being a lethal shot creator, easily found his shot due to his speed advantage. Luka made a simple step to close out the game. For the Mavs, the key factor in this game remained Luka's pick and roll. You can see the Wolves adjusting, but with Luka's high IQ, he still finds open teammates for easy baskets when he's double-teamed. Interestingly, Luka Doncic didn't make any shots in the fourth quarter until his game winner. Less than a minute left in the game, Gobert switched to guard Luka. However, Lively successfully denied McDaniels from getting back, aiming to create a mismatch on Luka. Due to Rudy Gobert's switch and Lively dragging McDaniels away, Luka Doncic ended up with the game-winning shot. Down 2-0, the Minnesota Timberwolves are in a precarious position now against the Mavericks because the next two games will be held at the Mavericks' home. They know how big of a disadvantage that is because it increases the room for errors for the Mavericks. The Mavericks also face less pressure since they are leading the series, but it's crucial for the Wolves to win on the road and win the series. Their biggest problem so far is that Anthony Edwards' game has disappeared. Up until now, his shooting has been poor, 6 of 16 in Game 1 and 5 of 17 in Game 2. Since he is their best offensive player, if he doesn't show up, it will be very difficult for them to win. Right now, they are being significantly outperformed by the Mavericks duo of Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving. It's striking because even if you combine the production of Anthony Edwards, Reed, and Towns over the last two games, it's still not enough to match Luka and Irving. This is very painful for the Wolves because their two best offensive players are underperforming with shooting percentages below 35%. Yes, in Game 2, the game was almost neck and neck, and the Wolves were leading for most of the game, seemingly capable of winning. However, this was largely due to the big games from Conley and Reed, which masked the poor performance of their stars. The problem is, it's hard to rely on them to play like that every game. It's crucial that Anthony Edwards and Karl Anthony Towns step up their game, especially since experience is a big factor now that it's the Western Conference Finals. This is the first time for Edwards and Towns to be here, while Luka and Irving have been here before. Luka was quiet, but Kyrie scored 13 big points in the fourth quarter, including 4 three-pointers. That fourth quarter performance was amazing because it kept the Mavs within striking distance until Luka was ready to win it for them. If that's not the definition of an experienced veteran, I don't know what is. Before we continue, I'd like to introduce you to a betting site. Give 1xBet a try. You can use the promo code JCSports to receive up to 7,800 bonus credits on your initial deposit. The registration link can be found in the comments section. But the question is, can the Minnesota Timberwolves bounce back in this series, or will the Mavs finish it off? We'll be watching for that.
All bets on sports! The energy flows! The team is on fire! The victory is coming! 1xBet, this is your victory!